Greetings, guys. I have a pretty cool story for you guys. As my friend Jake said, it's a pretty nutty story. After I told him about it. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. So anyways, I have a group of friends who play Flash Revolution, and they invited me to this event called Howloween. And I went to it. It was in late October or like early, November. It was a bit after Halloween, actually. Yeah, early November. It was like first week of November. I went to it for one day, and yeah, really not my thing. But yeah, this thing's kind of like a furry convention, which is not my thing, really. Like, I like animal related artwork and stuff like that, and I like animals in general, but yeah, the whole fursuiting thing honestly it is a little weird to me. But I would probably do cosplaying, honestly. That's probably where I would consider doing it, but otherwise it's not very interesting to me. So I went to this anyways because I want to hang out with my friends. These are people I knew and people who I hadn't hung out with for a very long time. See, I'm allergic to mold and like dirt and stuff like that, and I had a huge problem in my room. So for like 9 months, I was out of commission because I could barely even breathe. Finally got that under control. This is the first thing that came up, so I figured I'd stop by. First of all, it was really hard to navigate the transit. Like, transit's a nightmare in Surrey. Like, I had to travel from Surrey, from Newton, all the way to wherever this was. Richmond? I think it was Richmond. But anyways, took me forever to find the place. I was like an hour late. And once I got there, I didn't know where to go. But anyways, on my way to there, trigger warning. I saw a dead rat on the sidewalk, and I'm gonna show that picture in 3 seconds. Click the time code. I'm gonna show it when I tell you, but click the time code if you don't want to see it. I'll show it in 3, 2, 1, boom. Okay, so anyways, I figured, this is a great start. This is probably a good omen to going to this event. But no, okay, it's gone now. But yeah, I thought that was morbidly funny, especially since it's Halloween. It is a Halloween themed thing. So there's a dead rat right outside the place. Like, I guess the odds of that are actually pretty good. I mean, it is the greater Vancouver area, so yeah, there's lots of dead animals everywhere. But in fact, I saw a dead raccoon the other day. But anyways, on with the story. What I really didn't like about the thing is it was really boring. It just really was. I don't get out often. I'm quite antisocial. I usually just stay at home, stay in my room. I work on art and videos, and then I go to work and I come home, I shower, and I talk with friends online, and that's about it. That's pretty much my life at the moment. But anyways, I went to this event, and it kind of showed me why I stopped going to social gatherings and stuff, because I usually just end up hanging out with the people I already know. I don't have any interests with strangers usually, especially at an event like this. But funny thing, I actually bumped into a coworker there. Yeah, I bumped into one of my coworkers at this event, and he was actually running the event. I found that pretty funny. They gave me permission to mention that as long as I don't mention their name, but yeah, I found that pretty funny. You know me, I was just like, I don't care if anyone knows. Like, why else would I be making this video, honestly? Why would have I gone in the first place? But yeah, there was one event I liked. I'll say there was one event I liked, and that was the drawing one, where you get a bunch of people up on stage and they sit down and they have to draw things that the audience suggests. And people were shouting out like, Donald Trump, Hillary Clinton, boxing, and Obama, and like just random stuff. So we had to take all these ideas and try to come up with a creative drawing for them. And mine for the first one was it was like a fox and a wolf boxing, and the fox rips the wolf literally in half. And there's Hillary Clinton and I think Obama I drew just like in the audience like laughing. Oh yeah, and there was a meteor shower as well in the same picture. And then the second one, what did I draw again? It was something like Barney the dinosaur, trying to eat an anthropomorphic paper airplane, a sentient paper airplane or something. And they kind of loved both of my drawings. I got a lot of compliments, even though my art is shit, personally. Like, I look at all these much better artists, and I'm just like, I'm never gonna make money off of this. But anyways, that was fun. The other events were like Family Feud. I missed that one because my friends weren't really interested in that one. They went to Timmy's. I just stuck around there and did the art thing because that was the only event that piqued my interest in the whole thing. There was a Nerf Wars. I know people are crazy about Nerf Wars. Other people probably would have really enjoyed that. But I'm not a big fan of Nerf Wars. I find them kind of boring. We have Nerf Wars at our work. I work at the movie theater. There's a big Nerf Wars thing that happens like every 2 years or whenever they decide to have it. And I never participate in those because honestly I find them kind of boring. So yeah, it seems like something you do in PE class in high school. So yeah, and it seemed like all the events were kind of like that, or they're just kind of There was a furry battleship or something where you have people basically you have commanding officers, and they're commanding these people who are blindfolded, like, take 5 steps forward and swing your sword, and if they hit the other one, they take that person out. It really isn't like Battleship at all, really, but yeah, that was one of the things. Didn't participate in that one because I found it kind of boring. I did participate in the Nerf Wars. I'm gonna show some footage of that, obviously. Probably am already showing it. And besides that, I had a bit of fun when we just went in the lounge room, or the hanging out area rather, and we're just eating candy and playing card games. We're playing Exploding Kittens. That was one of them. That's a really simple one. It's basically Russian roulette with cards. And we played something else. We didn't play test this card game or something like that. That one was kind of fun in a really bizarre way. You have cards that are just like, oh, you play this and you win the game. Or cards like, play this and everyone loses. You know, it's just really weird. And that was fun. Got to meet a couple new people there, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna sound like, actually, I'm not even gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it because I might cause trouble. But yeah, met some new people. One of them was an artist, and yeah, what they were drawing was pretty cool. A lot better than I can do. And yeah, I found that interesting. So I just I didn't draw myself there. It was really crowded, and I'm kind of uncomfortable drawing in front of like dozens of people. Like, I'm fine at work when there's only 2 people around. I'm fine then, but when there's dozens of people around, all of them are strangers, you know, it's a bit weird. But yeah, not the worst thing in the world, but I found it kind of boring. And oh, I almost forgot the best part. Oh man, there's these two guys arguing in the lobby, and I overheard them because they were like shouting at each other. And the one guy was like, "You took my boyfriend from me. Don't think I'll ever forget about that." And the other guy was like, excuse me, he was never yours to begin with. And the other guy's like, "Oh, okay then." Ha ha ha. And it was just super awkward. And they're doing this in the lobby, and there's people standing staring at them, just like, what the? It's like, where's the hidden camera here? But yeah, honestly, the suits were kind of cool. There were some that were like, this is gonna be mean, but there are some like welfare ones that looked kind of ghetto. Like, I guess it was a Halloween event. Maybe they were just Halloween costumes that you pick up or something. But they looked too personalized to be Halloween costumes. But some of them were really cool. There was this red panda one that looked really cool. But yeah, I personally probably wouldn't bother with that. It's basically the equivalent of being like a mascot or whatever. If that was so interesting. I don't know. It just doesn't really interest me. Like, I don't get what all the fuss is about. Like, I do have a lot of friends who happen to be interested in that. Like, Ren has gone to Anthrocon and stuff like that, and he's like, "Oh, it's the best thing ever." I'm just like, it looks horrible. Like, I would be so miserable there.
For these folks, young or old, orange or blue, fursuited or not, it seems to suit them just fine.
I don't think I'd last a minute. Like, I'd cringe myself into an alternate dimension. But, yeah. No hate to people who do like that sort of thing, but really not my cup of tea. I would probably only do it either for cosplaying or just because I'm bored or something, and if I'm really bored. Or if I became a rock star and I didn't want anyone to see my real face. That's about it. But, yeah, I guess that's all I have to say about that. Probably won't be doing that again, but since I said that, it probably will happen. I probably will end up doing it again. And yeah, just a bit of a short vlog today. Oh boy, things have been going kind of crazy, but I won't bother you guys with that stuff. And if you haven't seen my BoJack review, I think that's one of my best videos, honestly. People really aren't liking it right now, though. But I'd recommend you guys check that out. Because I thought it was pretty funny. Not to toot my own horn, but yeah, I'm gonna just toot my own horn. Toot toot.